Hello everyone, it's Theme Park Avenue, I'm Eric, and this is a new Universal Dark Ride review. However, today we are sticking with water rides. I already reviewed Dudley Do-Right. Now I am going to be talking about Popeye and Bluto's Bilge-Rat Barges. This Toon Lagoon Dark Ride, is it good? Is it bad? Let's find out. This is Universal Orlando Reviews. Let's start with the ride experience. So this is a River Rapids ride at the Toon Lagoon area of Islands of Adventure. It is themed to the old cartoon Popeye, where the basic premise is that Popeye, he eats spinach and gets strong from that, and he helps save Olive Oil, who's his girlfriend, from Bluto, or Brutus, either way you want to call him, and he's always like kidnapping Olive Oil. And it's a very simple premise, but it's a very fun show, and there's movies and canceled movies and all of that. So the actual ride, there is a lot to talk about with it, but I'll put it in simple terms. Instead of going down this peaceful river, Bluto sends you down the Hurricane River, and he's trying to get you super wet and stop you from getting to Olive Oil. And there's problems along the way, like sinking ships and a giant octopus, and Bluto having a boat wash that sends you into a giant drop, and it's all very fun. So at the very end, Bluto loses the fight, and you get Olive Oil, and it's all a happy ending. Not a whole lot to story here, it's very simple, straightforward, fun enough. But what really makes this ride is the set design and the wet design. I made that word up just because it rhymed with set design, but let's start with sets. So you have, first of all, as you notice, the sides, the walls that you bump into, they are immaculately themed. I don't know any River Rapids ride that has the sides look so awesome in this way. I love the cartoony style being brought into 3D and looking really, really good. The animatronics are limited movement but look really great and faithful to the characters. And there's these massive structures. The Bluto boat washer looks really cool. I love the way the water tower and the ships look. The canyons you go through are great. The cave looks really convincing. Universal, they really went all out with the sets here, and it looks fantastic. The other thing is how wet you get. Some people do not like getting wet on water rides, and I hate to sound kind of objective, but I think one of the main points of water rides is to get you wet. So if it gets you wet, it's doing its job. And this ride gets you wet. You will get soaked on this. There's a lot of like waterfall type effects and big splashes and drops, and you definitely get wet on this, and I love that. I have a great time riding this. I only like riding water rides and I'm like fully prepared with the poncho and all that, but it's still so much fun to constantly get splashed. And I think the theme to Popeye, given that Popeyes, they're sailors, it fits really, really well. So that's as far as it goes for great job getting you wet, and really nice set pieces. The drop is pretty thrilling, and overall, yeah, this is a great ride. Probably a top 10 ride at either park for me. I don't know a whole lot about Popeye overall, but I really, really enjoy this one. It's fun, one of the more thrilling River Rapids rides, and I would go as far to say this is the best River Rapids ride in the world. I haven't been on all of them, but I've been on a lot, and this one is my favorite. It gets you wet like it's supposed to. The theming is really great. Fun enough story. Pretty long ride. There's really nothing to dislike about this unless you really don't like getting wet on rides. If you don't like getting wet on rides, don't ride this. But if you don't mind that, definitely give this one a go. Lines aren't normally super long, and it's just a really, really fun ride. And that's my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I have some more reviews coming soon. Subscribe to help support the channel. I'll see you next time.